Hey guys, turn the radio off so I don't get demonetized. There, so I don't get demonetized. Today is March 13th, and today we are going to, well, the same video as same time video. I got like 3 different fucking videos going at once here. I have the one trying to get parts for this thing, or the right wrenches to service this thing. I'm servicing that thing there. And then this video, we're pulling, I got the 2188 out. You can see it over there. My windows are kind of frosty. And then I'm going to be pulling the 8010 out. I'm blowing it off today, but I'm also going to be getting the drill and the no-till and the corn planter out today too. Not out, but just so they're at the back, the front of the coverall, so we can work on them and pull them out, because we don't need the combines right now, and I want to get them blown off so they're done, so I don't have to fuck around with that in the summer when I'm busy doing other shit. So, but anyway, we're gonna let this girl percolate for a couple minutes, and then I gotta go put the forks on so I can move some stuff so we can get the 8010 backed out. And yeah, we'll talk to you in a little bit. Alrighty, just pulling out the draper head for the 8010. See if I can, oh there we go, that's better. So yeah, we're just pulling this out of the shed so I can get the 8010 out. And anyway, we're gonna pull this out of here, and I just gotta block the wheels so it doesn't decide to fucking roll backwards into the goddamn coverall. And yeah, and then we're gonna that's good right about there. So anyway, I'll bring it back in a minute. This is what she looks like out of the coverall pulled out here. It's the 2024 model. Bought it new. Didn't really want to buy used for this because of all the electronics and bullshit to go wrong. But anyway, I just got to get a block here for the back wheel so it doesn't decide to play rolly down the hill. Because everything slopes this way so the water drains, right? So anyway, this is lovely here, this fucking ice. But anyway, got that out because the honeybee, if you see where the tracks are, I don't know if you can or not, let me just zoom in here, there we go. See the tracks? Just, and the head, the feeder attachment hangs over like about here, so this combine with its big wide duals would not clear, it would take out the head. So just pulled it out and then back it in later after we put the 21 and the 8010. Well, the drill and the corn planter in front of the 8010. We'll pull the 8010 after I'm done blowing it off, right to the front, and then we can back the drill and the corn planter in behind it. So may get the 8010 done today, if not tomorrow. So anyway, I'm gonna get this block, get this off. I'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, so we're in the 8010. I just got her started. Needless to say, she wasn't very fucking impressed. She sputtered a bit, but she did fire. But she's been plugged in for about an hour, and in all honesty, I should have had it plugged in a little longer than that, probably like a couple hours or something like that, 3 hours, but whatever, started, that's all that matters. That it hasn't been started since shit, since I put it away, so that's like back like November 20th, 25th, something like that. I think it was November, actually no, it was November 15th, so mid-November, so do the math. So been 3-4 months, so, but that's not too bad. So anyway, we're gonna back this girl out, get her over by the shed so I can blow it off, and then we're gonna get the no-till here, and then the corn planters behind it out. So, and then I don't know, I'm either gonna pull the 8010 back in here after the fact, right up to the front, or actually I might pull the 21 up there, I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, there's the frickin' thing. It's still set for canola, so, but yeah, gotta let her sit and chug a lug for a couple minutes here. It's kind of cold, engine's cold, so wasn't too happy about starting. So anyway, talk to you in a few. Alrighty, so we're it's in the afternoon now, it's after lunch. Got the 8010 out here, as you can see, a little bigger than the 2090 and the 21. 21's still a beast of a combine, my favorite. Anyway, you got to take the hammer strap off to put the drill on. It's a pental hitch. I'll show you guys when we get over there to hook it up. But anyway, I'm just taking the hammer strap off. Case wanted $100 for each one of the spacers that go in here, just because they stamp a CNH logo on there. I said fuck that. So all I did was I took I think they're Cat 2-to-1 reducers or something, or the other, whatever they're called. They're grade 8. Stuck them in there. Then I just stuck like another like 10 or 12 washers in there. It got some there and works. So anyway, I'm gonna get the hammer strap off here, and I'll bring you back when we get over to the drill, hook it up. So see you in a bit. Alrighty, there's my Yagi Christmas tree. I'll do a story on that one day. So we got backed up here. I just kind of got it through and hand tightened it on just so it's kind of attached. I got to go run and grab the impact and sockets now so we can tighten it down. Because I want to get it pulled out of here. And the corn planter, you can see a disc marker sticking up there behind. So I can get them both pulled out. We'll pull the combines both right to the front. And then that way, then we back the drill, the planter, the drills, whatever you want to call it, in at the front of the coverall there, back, whatever you want to call it. We'll be able to hook onto them easier and work on them if need be. They'll be easier to work on like that. So, and then the honeybee will go back where it is, just maybe a little tighter, close to the 1020. So, but anyway, this is what they call a pental hitch. It pulls so nice behind this tractor compared to like a hammer strap or just a one with a single like bolt or drawbar or draw bolt through it. So you have this bolt here, and this requires a 1.5 inch socket. It's a big fucking thing. And then this is a 15/16. And basically what these do, like this one here tightens it on, and then this one here prevents this from moving around at all. So there's no wear on your drawbar, unnecessary wear, and it pulls easier on the tractor. Therefore your fuel economy is better as a result, and it's easier on the transmission, engine, etc., and it's easier on your kidneys. So, and it's easier on the machine here too, because there's not as much stress in the tongue and in these pivot points here. This thing needs a wash. I never got it washed last fall, so stuck her away as she was, but I gotta do that. I gotta do a little bit of body work to it too, but there's a little maintenance need to it, but not a ton. We don't use the liquid fertilizer on here as of yet, maybe in the future. But anyway, the one big thing I know, you can see that's factory. That's a right fucked hydraulic line. So anyway, got the Magnum on the no-till there. And yeah, so coverall is kind of looking empty now. Don't worry, it'll get filled up again. So that's my next project after I get the drills ready, is the sprayer. But I'm not gonna take the antifreeze out of the system until I know it's not gonna freeze again. So anyway, we're gonna get I'm gonna go get the impact sockets, tighten that hitch down, get that drill out of there, and then maybe I'll bring you back when we get the drill moving. So see you in a few. All pulled out. Just pulled over near the dryer shack here, so if I need to plug the Magnum in the morning when I go to move it or whatever, I can do that. So, but yeah, there she is. So the drill is a 2004 Great Plains 1500 15-foot drill. It's a no-till. See, zoom out here. There we go. But yeah, I have a Loop Elite population monitor system on there, so really I was able to really cut down my seeding rate and fine tune it, because before that, you know, we were kind of guesstimating based on weight, and weight's not always accurate when you're dealing with variable amount of seed or seed weight, you know, that sort of thing. So anyway, next step is I gotta get the corn planter out, so we'll talk to you in a bit. There we go. Corn planters all hooked up. There we go. Got her out of there. There's the one cable hanging down there. I guess I need to tie that off somewhere from the roof of the coverall, but leave that so we don't get demonetized. Here, zoom out. There we go. It's better. I gotta get in the habit of doing that. Anyway, we're just gonna pull it corn planter out here. Not exactly sure where yet, but then we'll bring the 21 in here and pull it right to the front where the corn planter was, and this way then we'll be able to park the planter and the drill at the back, so we can more easily access and service them like that. So anyway, I better pay attention to what I'm doing because there's fuel tanks there and the sprayer's there. So my corn planter is a lot fucking wider than the tractor. So I think what I'm gonna do actually is give her a power shift. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go pull this behind the 2090, and then I'll pull the corn planter where the 21 is there after I get it in the shed, so then it's out of the way. And that, so the drill and the Magnum are over there behind the Steiger. So, but anyway, that's our 1990, I think it's a 92 John Deere 7200 6-row corn planter. So anyway, I'll do an overview of it someday here when we get closer to seeding. So anyway, I'm gonna park this and put the 21 in. We'll talk to you in a few. Well, just in the coverall here, just gotta climb down here. Before I pull this thing ahead and right to the front, I'm gonna put these two old drills. This drill came from, this is my great grandfather's, from like the mid-30s. It's an old McCormick Deering, and this one, the neighbor gave this one to me here. It's a smaller one. It's in a little better shape though, because this one don't have fertilizer and this one has fertilizer, so I think you can tell the difference. So anyway, I wanted to keep them because I like saving antiques and, you know, memories and all that stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna put them, I get the front, just in the front there, along the wall, and then we'll pull the corn head up, or the combine corn head right up there then. So the safety stands down so the header shouldn't come crashing down. So I do have a header wagon for that, for this my 2206 corn head here, but it's buried in snow out in the pasture, and I really don't have room for it on a separate header wagon right now. It's actually better on the front of the combine. So yeah, so anyway, that's gonna stay there until probably the summer, and before we start wheat and that, then we'll be using the 1020 flex head. So because we're gonna run both combines in the wheat, because we got a lot of wheat this year. So anyway, we're gonna get these moved and we'll bring you back in a bit. Good new. Anyway, so that's all pulled up in front here. Got the, let me get down here. See, we're pulled up quite a ways, but you can see here ooh, that came close to hitting. It's not touching. There's about ½ inch of clearance, right, bud? Yeah. Anyway, I parked both these drills along the edge here, and then just pulled the corn head up so the corn head was over top of it. So that's about as far as we can come ahead, but I mean, it's only shit like at the very most 12-14 inches from the wall. So I'd say that's pretty good. The safety stands down, so it's not going to come crashing down on the drills. So, but that brings us back pretty far. So the 8010 will go in behind the 2188 here. So that's after I get it blown off though. And then behind the 8010, we're gonna put we'll park the two drills, and then Honeybee, where it was before, except maybe a little further that way, and then we'll pull the 2090 right in here. So, and then the Magnum, until the weather straightens up after Saturday, Sunday, we'll pull it in at the far end like we've been doing all winter. So anyway, that's all machinery shuffling I can really do right now, other than I got to move the corn planter over where the 21 was. I love that combine. Zoom in. Fuck, that's nice. Anyway, it's parked there for its spot until probably June, or whenever I get to getting it ready, washed and waxed and spiffied up. And yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna move the corn planter, and then I'm gonna get blown off the 8010. So we'll bring it back in I don't know, see in a while, I don't know, sometime. So that's lovely. Oh, fucking canola straw just pulverizes and then gets in there. So anyway, I think I'm gonna pull this out, and then when I pull it out, I'll just fucking start the separator up and blow that crap out the back. That way then I don't get all that, I don't have to deal with all that shit later when I'm blowing off the main part of the combine. So anyway, it's gonna be lovely. Yeah, blowing off combine is always kind of one of the dirtier jobs that you have to do, but it's got to be done. So anyway, gonna do that. We'll talk to you in a few. Well, it's almost 5. I got I don't know, half the machine maybe blown off, or a little less than half, I don't know. A lot of time they have this stupid thing on these flagship combines where they got that little cage in behind the drive pulley here that drives the straw chopper, so that's convenient. So a lot of chaff and junk built up back there, and this is, I think I showed you guys earlier there, this was just packed full of freaking canola straw. But got all that out of there, blew that off. I still gotta blow up above there yet. May not get it all done tonight, but whatever I don't get done tonight, I'll do in the morning. But I don't know, I got not a lot back in here, so I have to go up and do the engine yet, but there's not a lot up there either, which is good. But got done back here. I'm hungry. Haven't had much to eat today. I've just been going. So in turn, I am going to go and get a bite to eat. See what the world's been doing today. How our politicians have been idiots. And yeah, then come back out here for a bit after and keep working at this. So anyway, we'll talk to you in a little bit. Well, it's about 10 o'clock. It's the night that lunar eclipse is supposed to happen. Look how freaking bright that is. Look how bright it is. All the way across. Don't need a flashlight. Buddy, where are you? Well, there you are, over there on the other side of the hay. Look at that combine. Look at the 21. Just mint. Anyway, thought I'd show you that. It's kind of interesting, but yeah, there's the lunar eclipse, or solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, I guess is what they call it. So she's plenty bright out here. So, but yeah, just an interesting shot I thought I'd show you guys. The back of the coverall, I came out here, I checked the fire and seen it was bright, so I figured I'd take a few shots. There's, well, part of that's the yard light over there on the side of the dryer shack. You can see the corn planter, the tractor and corn planter over there on the McCormick. So anyway, talk to you in the morning. Next day, and I'm up here in the combine just finishing blowing off the engine. Look what I found below it. Ugh. That's interesting. I'm not sure who left that up here last fall. Can't remember. I don't know if it was me or somebody else, but anyway, yeah, find all kinds of treasures. Anyway, I just gotta blow this out in the rotor chamber, then go over the machine once more, just, you know, outside stuff, dust falling down, blah blah blah, and then run the rotor once, because excuse me, chaff that I blew down from over top of the rotor, and that goes inside the rotor chamber. So if we run it, it'll blow it all out the back, and then we can start putting crap back into the shed again. So like the corn planter, after this thing's in, of course, because it goes right behind the 21, because it's not going to get pulled out till June, July, and obviously we're going to be using the corn planter and the no-till long before then for seeding. So anyway, gonna keep blowing this off, but I just show you guys that something quite interesting. Oh yeah, like my fix. Stupid fuel cap in this thing. I know it was not crooked, and it kept coming off on me, like vibrating off. I don't know why. So I electrical taped the living fuck out of it, and didn't come off then. So anyway, I gotta look into that here before harvest this year. So anyway, we'll talk to you in a little bit. There. It's basically almost kissing the rear end of the 21. I could put the auger out, but I worry about when we're taking hay out, at least if a bale come down here by accident, if it hits the tire, it's better than if it takes out the auger. So, but yeah, she's in here far that way as it can go. And we'll just be able to back the draper right in here and then pull back the planters in right behind the 8010 here. So yeah, so freaking door keeps wanting to come open on me. It really beginning to piss me off. Well, I guess I could have got more that way, but then you can't get back along the wall. So anyway, let's see if I can get this closed. Stay shut. Anyway, there's that done anyway. So both machines back in here. Now they're arranged to where they need to be until we start prepping for harvest in late June or early July, whenever that comes. Now, I guess the next step would be to back the draper in, maybe. I don't know. I gotta think about this one. Anyway, but yeah, got that in here. So anyway, bring it back in a little bit. A little after 1 now, but moved the 2090 back in here again. Got the, show you, this is just a bitch to get moved in here and positioned. Get around the corn planter. I knew you should have put the header in first and then the corn planter, but whatever. It took me about an hour back and forth to get this thing positioned, but anyway, got that done. And oh, I see that runs on top of that oh, excuse me, this run here, but nothing serious. So, but anyway, the drill's in as far as it can go, obviously, but I can still work on it at this point. Move the 2090 here. I got to work on that light. A little bit of dust on here. That's from the canola dust when I was blowing off the 8010. And then obviously I got the no-till hooked up to the Magnum here. Was going to unhook it, but decided not to. It's half in the coverall here. It'll be fine. So, because that way then if I need to, I can pull it out and work on it if the weather decides to straighten around. So, but anyway, it's gonna be where I leave you guys. That's the big equipment shuffle. 2 days, so, well, that and blowing off the combine, I guess, but 2 days of basically shuffling equipment around. It takes more time than you think. Anybody who says, oh, it doesn't take a lot of time, they're full of shit. So anyway, the drills are drill and planter, or whatever you want to call it. They're both awake. The Massey isn't yet, but it'll soon be. But the big ones are awake. We just have to service them up here, and I got a bit of work to do. I got a couple hydraulic lines and this thing to do. I got to clean out each run, blow out all the cobwebs if there's any there. Other than that, there's not a lot to do here until it warms up. I have to pressure wash it, but I'm not doing that till it warms up because it's going to freeze next week again. It's unbelievably nice out today. It's too bad tomorrow's not going to be this night like this. Like, it's +9 right now. It's supposed to be +10 tomorrow, but it's going to rain. Sunday's like 5 and rain, so that's nice. This guy here, the corn planter, had to put all the row units back on and everything. Have to straighten out that disc marker, and then there's a bracket I got to put back on there that holds the markers in transport mode, in transport position, or whatever you want to call it. So, but other than that, not a whole lot of work to be done to the drills here. I have to get in order brush meters here too, but waiting on tires for that guy there, and then I'll have to go down and get them. BKT's 20.8 R38s. That's what I got coming for this thing. So anyway, that's where I'm gonna leave you guys. Leave a comment, subscribe, give a guy a like. You know the drill. Same as always. But yeah, spring is starting to sprung anyways. Starting to spring. Spring is starting to spring. It's getting nicer out, so we're starting to get stuff ready. So got the combines both blown off, so at least that's done. It's supposed to be done last fall, but whatever. Shit happens. So anyway, let you guys go there. Talk to you on the flip side. Good enough. Oh, Canada.